In this week's episode, we share cocktails on a bridge.
Cheers.
We spend some more time with an old friend whose beauty is breathtaking. And we get welcomed back to the Black Hills by the ones that truly own them. Well, good morning, kids, and welcome to our last day here in Kansas City. We're going to go do something that we had planned on doing, and time got away from us, so we're having to do it on the last day, and that's go to the Rock Island Bridge. It's an old railroad bridge that goes across the Kansas River that they have converted into an entertainment space, and it just opened up a couple weeks ago. All right, off we go. So we found the place. Parking's kind of a little weird because it's all parallel parking kind of along the side of the road. We did find another heart.
Yay!
We didn't even know the heart was here, but we found it. So the Rock Island Bridge is right across from it's now the Hy-Vee Arena. It used to be the Kemper Arena. It's where the Kansas City Scouts played for a couple of seasons back in the early 70s when they were an NHL team. Well, here is the Rock Island Bridge. Erected in 1905 by the Rock Island Railroad, the Rock Island Bridge spans the Kansas River with 302-foot-long Pennsylvania trusses set on concrete foundations. To withstand the force of water, the foundations were sunk 40 feet into the riverbed. Gracie's a little bit nervous walking on this high bridge. You okay there, big dog? After a devastating flood in 1951, screw lift gates were installed that allowed the trusses to be raised 6 feet in advance of high floodwaters. So there's an event hall on the second floor. And then the bottom floor, there's a couple of things. There's a restaurant and there's also a cafe. Gracie is not a fan of the heights on the bridge, are you? Are you, man? You're just not a fan. Toni, what if I see if I can go find us a beer or a cocktail?
That's fine.
Sound like a plan? The bridge stopped rail service in 1980, and after 46 years of downtime, it's now been converted into America's first entertainment district on a bridge, complete with an event space and the River House restaurant, which serves all kinds of smoky delights. All right, so I went to their little cocktail window and got us this strawberry lemonade drink with vodka, and it tastes like, not a sweet tart, but those Smarties. The little Smarties candies that you got when you were a kid.
Cheers. I imagine the weekends it gets more crowded here, but right now it's gorgeous.
I'll bet you it's really pretty at night with all the lights and stuff up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, good on you, Kansas City, for doing something with a beat-up old railroad bridge, turning it into something cool. The bridge is open from March through December with daily hours from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So grab a cocktail and enjoy the vibe. Or grab 2 cocktails so you have time for a little time-lapse photography. Well, kids, we're getting ready to pull out of Kansas City. Hold on one sec. And the last thing that we got to do is a top check to make sure that there's no leaves and branches and all of that fun stuff up on the roof. That's Toni Tao's job because I'm too damn chubby to get on that ladder, because that ladder's only got a 250-pound limit. Hold on, I got to get this up to Toni Tao. So to hand Toni Tao the blower, I use this fancy schmancy pole that I've got for washing the rig. I just slide that in there and slide it up to her. Coming to you. You're gonna have to pull a little bit because it'll get stuck. There you go. All right, Toni Tao's doing the blow off of the roof. Make sure there's nothing on those slides. This is where you play catch the leaf blower. Caught it.
Spot me.
I'll spot you. I'll catch you if you fall.
Yeah, right.
I'll still try and catch you. Might wind up with both of us in the hospital, but I'll still try and catch you. 2 more. 1 more. And down you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Toni Tao's done with her top jockeying. And now I just got to pack up the blower and get us hooked up. And we'll be out of here and off to South Dakota. Say it with me, kids. Travel mode achieved.
Nope.
You might notice that Gracie's not here. We kind of made an adjustment. We got her a bigger bed.
Car seat.
Kind of a car seat thing to sit in. Because with that one back there, we can kind of strap her in so she's a little safer.
I just want her to be safe.
That seat is strapped in, and then she is strapped into the seat.
It's higher up, so she can see out the windows all the way around. While we're setting up, while we're tearing down, and as we drive, she can see out all the windows.
Yeah, so Gracie girl's gonna be kind of hiding in the back, but we'll jam a camera back there from time to time just so you can see what she's up to.
This is her first long trip with it, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how she handles it. She might not stay back there. She might insist on coming up here. So we're out of here. We will see you in Sioux Falls, if not somewhere sooner. Off we go. Toni Tao's gonna pilot the ship for a while. It's always good if both of you can drive the rig. So Toni Tao's gonna spend a little time in the driver's seat. Gracie girl, how you doing back there, ma'am? Are you liking your big bed? She's like, no, I'd rather be up front with you kids. All right, Toni Tao, question for you. So you don't drive that often, but when you do get in the driver's seat pulling this trailer, what are your thoughts?
Just be hyper alert, you know, particularly with trucks, because I don't know about you, but my observation driving across this country is they don't exactly stay in their lanes a lot. So anytime a truck goes by me, I'm just really hyper alert. Also on and off ramps, because people get on ramps and they don't pay attention, and next thing you know, they whip over in front of you, or you've got to slam on your brakes. So I'm not nervous about driving or even pulling the big rig. It's just, I know this is going to react differently than if I'm not pulling it. So I'm just a little bit more hyper alert about trucks and trying to be a little bit more defensive driving.
To Tony's point about on-ramps, there's plenty of times when we're going down the road and there's somebody coming on an on-ramp and the two of us are yelling at them, are you gonna look? Are you gonna look? Are you gonna look?
The other thing that kind of makes me comfortable pulling this trailer, I just try to leave a lot of space between me and the other people. A lot, probably more than I have to. People can say what they want behind me. I'm going to go as slow as I want to, and I'm going to put as much distance as I can between me and the people in front of me, because I just don't want to slam on my brakes. And the only thing that kind of makes me nervous is road construction, because they bring in those cement K-rails and they narrow the lane down to where there's absolutely no shoulder.
Toni Tao's got this. Give her a thumbs up in the comments. Welcome to Iowa, kids. You remember how Toni Tao was saying she hates when there's road construction and she gets put into a slot? Here it is. I think it's just for this bridge, though. I think by the time you get to the other side of the bridge, you'll be fine. It's going to be bumpy. You're doing fine, Toni Tao. You're doing fine.
Jinxed myself. You're a little bit on the passenger side, like.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. Give me a second here.
If you just pull forward right there. There you go. Yeah, come on.
I just gotta watch my front on this tree over here.
Is there a tree over there?
Yeah.
You have like so much that you could keep coming back and work it over.
Yeah, my problem is I pushed it too far to the passenger side.
Yeah, you did.
How am I doing on the tree on my right, on the passenger side?
You're fine. You've got about 4 feet between the RV, and you're definitely going to have to move over, though. Yeah. Just go slow. I'm not sure what you're doing, honey.
I'm moving over to the driver's side.
Okay. I see what you've done there. Okay. Yeah.
See if I can catch it.
Yeah, you're fine. You're perfect. Just kind of straighten the truck out in front of her and you're good.
I think I'm lined up with that camera. Make sure I don't run it over.
You're fine. I'd stop right there because I think that's where you're going to be level. Let me come get the level.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, good morning, kids. We are at Big Sioux Recreation Area, just outside of Sioux Falls. We love this campground. We stayed here, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. The years are kind of blurring together. But we stayed here for a week while we were in Sioux Falls. And it's just a great little campground. It's electric only sites, but they do have a dump site on the way in, and they have potable water available as you pull in. But it's very, very quiet, and it's absolutely beautiful. One thing that was kind of interesting, we thought, as we were pulling into Sioux Falls yesterday, we were in Kansas City for 2.5 weeks. When we got to Kansas City, there was the leaves were just starting to pop up on the trees there in Kansas City. And by the time we left, everything had bloomed out, right? So all of the trees now had all of their leaves and everything was green and pretty. But now we're up here in Sioux Falls, which is only a few hundred miles north. And it's like we've gone back in time because the trees here are just now starting to pop those buds out. They're not fully leaved out yet. So it's kind of like going backwards in time, and spring is just starting again up here in Sioux Falls. Today's a travel day. We're pulling out of Sioux Falls. We knew last night was going to be just a one-nighter. And we're heading across South Dakota over to Custer, where we will be spending the summer in Custer. That's our day for today. We're packing up, and we'll see you we're actually in a state park outside of Custer tonight. And then tomorrow's when we go to our actual RV park where we're staying for the summer, and Tony's working there. So we will see you in Custer State Park, if not sooner. All right, kids, so we're blasting through South Dakota.
Which means it's a straight road forever and ever.
Yeah, so while you're doing that, your mind tends to wander. So what is our mind wandering on today? We happened to be listening to some Phil Collins and decided that Phil Collins was the master of the made-up word song.
Yep.
Because it started with studio, which is a made-up word. Studio. And now, abacab. But Tony Tao thinks abacab might actually be a word. So we're going to the Googles, which means this is time for another episode of what?
Learn shit with Tony.
Learn shit with Tony.
Yay.
If you're in a truck, in a car, or on a pony, it is time to learn shit with Tony.
The title is taken from the structure of an early version of the song. Guitarist Mike Rutherford explained in an interview, there are 3 bits of music in abacab, and we refer to them as a bit A, Section A, Section B, and Section C, abacab.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Because as a musician, yeah, I know that, this is the A section, that's the B section. Interesting. I had no idea that abacab was that.
Another one comes up with, so over the years, I've seen a lot spoken about the meaning of the nonsensical clear. However, I read an article the other day that me sit up and think. It's about Phil Collins' first wife and her affair with her interior decorator. I like the affair with the interior decorator.
All right, so we're leaving it up to you. Put it in the comments. What do you think it is? Is ABACAB just a acronym for the song structure, or is ABACAB
A nonsensical word about the Phil Collins' first wife affair with her interior decorator.
There you go. It's up to you guys. Put it in the comments below.
Also, if anybody knows the exact amount and number of wall drug signs from Sioux Falls to wall drug, I'd really like to hear that. I don't have the patience to count them all.
For those of you that don't know, wall drug is a thing when you're going through South Dakota. You will see signs for wall drug.
Every mile.
Yeah, it's just constant sign, 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 sign. I think it was a couple years ago we went to Wall Drug and checked it out. I'll link that video for you. It's just one of those cool touristy attraction places.
It's cooler than most touristy attraction things.
Yeah, I would agree. It's cooler than most. It's one of those things that if you've never been there, you should stop and go there just to say that you did. Here's what we're looking at for the next 300 miles. Dude, this guy's hauling ass with his trailer. Go, brother, go.
Thanks.
Driving it like you stole it. Where are we at, Tony Tal?
The Dignity.
We are at Dignity. This is one of my favorite statues in the world. We did a story on it a couple of years ago when we came through here. It is a 50-foot tall stainless steel statue of a Lakota woman with an outstretched star quilt. Absolutely beautiful. And it kind of overlooks the, well, it doesn't kind of, it overlooks the Missouri River as well. Dignity of Earth and Sky was created by South Dakota sculptor Dale Lamphere. There's more information about Dignity in a video that we did in our 4th season, which I'll link in the show notes below. What's for lunch?
Ham sandwich.
Ham and cheese Sammies? All right, well, we're gonna have some ham and cheese Sammies and then get back on the road.
We're in Chamberlain, by the way.
Yeah, it's this, so this statue is at the rest area in Chamberlain, just on the eastern side of the Missouri River. But it's the only rest area around Chamberlain. If you get a chance to come this way, I highly recommend coming and seeing Dignity.
It's easy in, easy out. Lots of spaces for RVs and trucks and cars.
Yep.
There's a center, visiting center. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, cool place. All right, sandwiches and then back on the road. Well, it's fuel time. We're about 2 hours from the Black Hills. We've been getting a little bit of rain coming through South Dakota on the 90. Let me get the fuel going here. I love these truck stop fuel pumps because they have that big nozzle and it just takes so much less time to fuel up. If you look back this way, you can see those clouds out there. That's what we just came through. We had a little bit of rain here and there, on and off coming through. All right, well, I'm gonna finish fueling this thing up and then we've got 2 more hours until we're at our destination up in Custer.
So this is our campsite. Mike's getting lined up. But even cooler is, check this out. Like there's buffalo right outside the gate over here. They're just hanging. Anyway, isn't that cool? Perfect.
See if I can catch it in time. We're gonna have to move that
Picnic table?
picnic table so that we can get back a little further.
We could if you want to come out and help me move it. You can come back about 10 feet right now. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. I think you're good right there. Stop.
All right, I don't know if the line will reach or not. Let's see.
I think it's about what it was yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, let me pull it out and just make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got enough. Are we level?
I think so.
Well, kids, our travel day is over.
It was a long day.
It was a long day. We have made it into Custer. We are actually staying at the Custer State Park Game Lodge Campground.
Game Lodge Campground.
We are toasting with Buffalo Trace. Why are we toasting with Buffalo Trace, Tony Tao?
Because that is what welcomed us into this park.
Yeah, we pulled into the park and there's like a meadow in front of the park that there was like 5 or 6 buffalo just hanging out there, just grazing away in the meadow.
Taking their time, moving up the hill.
As you know, we toast to RV gods when we get to a location, but this time I don't just want to toast to RV gods. I want to toast to all the gods. The RV gods, the Eastern gods, the Western gods, the great creator. It took all of the gods to create this place.
God, it's so pretty up here.
I fully understand. The first time I came to the Black Hills, I fully understood why the Native Americans considered this sacred ground.
Oh, it's so pretty up here.
It's so, here's to all of the gods for creating the Black Hills.
Because it is so pretty up here.
You got to drink.
Oh, sorry.
You got to drink. You got to sacrifice that to all the gods.
The campground's amazing. There's a creek that runs behind it. First we pulled into Custer State Park and there was a bunch of the longhorn sheep.
Mountain goats, yeah.
Yeah. So we took pictures of that. And as we were going through the park, just the little RV park, there were deer just, hello deer. Like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah. I thoroughly expect tomorrow morning we're going to wake up and there's going to be deer all over this place.
Oh my God, it's so pretty. We're going to be here for a while. Come visit.
We're going to be here for 5 months. We're going to be here until the beginning of October. So put your butt in your RV and come visit us up here in the Black Hills.
We kind of know all the really cool places.
Yeah, we'll go get beers. We'll go get great food. We'll go take great hikes. We'll go get wine. Just come up here and visit us.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to finish our cocktails. Once again, here's to all the gods for creating the Black Hills.
It's otherworld.
If you enjoyed this episode, why not click on another Our RV Sunsets adventure?